Hello, hello, hello. I'll look for set perform. If it goes blue, this okay. It is me. It is me. But not now. I'll wait for it. When it comes here, near here, then I'll go first. Hmm. I'll add if it comes here. It ain't going anywhere. At least not in my direction. That's what I think. No, 1500 at least. Let's do three. Open for a new room. Actually, then we can get just and yeah, blue and vortex. Yellow. F5 matured flame. And it's a good bearish candle. Drop down. It should be yellow. Should it? No. Yeah, good push. Time to remove active exit from this position no matter how good because I do not take and try not to take the last thing. Nice with candy. With one for pullback. No should come down. That's what I think. Nice push down. But will this be enough? Or will this be enough? We'll see. Will this be enough or not? I have to use. I have to wait. Wait. Good bearish pattern in 1 minute short frame. Mm. Good bearish in 5 minute. Nice. By half point down. It was a little. It was a little. Let it make more than a little. Tiki taka. The gap. Why will this candle fill this gap or not? Try loose and drop my essence. Mm, do it. The big move is coming. That's what I'm thinking. Whether it's for upside or for downside. It's going. That's what I'm thinking. So here's my SL towards my breaking point. I don't want to, you know, make loss at this point. But SLs in the good positions. Are they? Yes, they are. I'm thinking of pushing my SLs a little bit down, little bit more further. I'm just thinking. but selling is good. These are the opportunities I look out for. I do not want to cut my profits early. If I think the selling is good, then it should masses more down. Looking within 5 to. This is the turkey phase. If it comes here, I'll cut one more position. Then I'll go to L4. How much will that get? Damn, it's quite enough. Quite big. Gap is quite big. That's why I'm worried. Not worried. Well, let's see. Let's wait. We should wait. And what should be my ultimate target? Just taking support from here. This is heavy support here. Here, I should go down here. Damn, man. Bitcoin is doing something. Two, three, one. Heavy support. What's he supposed to? Just have to wait. Patient. If I'm patient enough, then I'll get my targets. Bitcoin shows some good moves. Hmm. We need to bounce from here. That's what I'm thinking. 200 points more. That's what I'm thinking. But you never know. Ha ha ha. This is the point where holdings become difficult, and I want to get past that phase where I can't hold. I want to enlarge my profits. Cutting profits is easy, but cutting loser is very difficult task. And that means No, move the target, but what should be my SL here? SL is the trick part. Mm, Gold. That's why I'm holding it. Now what I have to do is I have to wait patiently. Patience is the key. Yeah. If it's moved down from here, then I can put SL here. Written this touch last time. Yeah, it can be negative. 200 points. That's obviously not a good sign. Uh-huh. No, Bitcoin is giving me loss. Ha ha ha, Bitcoin. What should I do to you, Bitcoin? Do you want my brother? Let me watch my TV. Bit come down to there we go. I'm taking support from here. Gold is holding now. Gold is holding. Patience is the key, and I have to wait. I do not want to get too excited. It's okay if it gets cut this time. What I want is if he hits my take profit once, then it will give me my profit, a huge chunk of profit that I'll need for my my trades. But this Bitcoin is going. Hmm, the volatility in Bitcoin is, you know, damn. 500 up move, 600 down move, 700, 800 up move. Now let's see where it will go now. And about our gold trade. मैं तेनू समझना we can scroll down a little bit. No worries. At least I take 500 profit if it doesn't go in my way. If it does, then I'm ready to take ha 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 huge chunk. Now I'm you know tension free that no matter will go in loss. No, it will not. I will at least come in 500 positive. And not only 500 positive, I've got one more position earlier. I closed one position earlier, and that was of 160. No worries. When will I start worrying? When the candle goes above 9 a.m. in 5 minute time frame. Bitcoin, think it's taking support for it's 20 in 30 minute time frame. Or maybe it's, accumulating here. But still, well, let's see, will it or not. Now the situation gets intense. No, I won't change this SLO 410. If I hit this, then maybe if this hit this, maybe I can close the above position too. If it doesn't, then okay, that's okay. It didn't hit my asset. Good news. Yes, and now the thing is, should I close it here? Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Maybe I should. Well, I'll close only one. I'll wait for two. I closed one. If it wants to hit my SL, then it's okay. I won't worry about it. Uh, it's not there. BTC 64. I was going to close this trade. Literally. Well, I'll give one more chance. In 1 hour time frame, you see this. The blue line has crossed the red one. It's mean bullish pattern. And it has taken its pullback. And what I am thinking that it will give me time. If it not, that it's okay. I won't worry about it. Chill, man, chill. If you know want to make a new position, then can sell from here and set SLET 20 EMA of at 5 minute time frame. Wait, let me tell you this. We do 5 minute time frame. We'll sell here and our SLB here and TPB new low and it's almost 2 points of SL and 2.5 point for target. You can do it from small quantity if you do not feel confident, but always go with your strategy. I'm with mine, holding patiently. What I don't want to is that I cut my profits and wait for my losses. This is what I have observed that whenever there is loss, I've waited for it to come back, but it has given me a big loss. But when the profit comes, yeah, SL of Bitcoin, no worries. Whenever the profit comes, I cut it off very quickly. My profit becomes less than my losses. That's what I'm trying to change my trading strategy. Grinding, will try everything until it proves me whether it will work or not. What my strategy is, I'll try almost 100 split sessions. After that, I'll go in with huge chunk with read money and trade. Now I'm in only practice mode. I wanna practice more and more. And one thing I've also noticed, when you practice with paper money, the psychology change. You do not care whether you lose your money or not. But when it comes to real money, panic starts. This is not going. I look at it. It come here second time. I do not want. I'm not feeling confident. I've started this general type. Wait for trade. Always trust your gut feeling when on break even. Always. And profit booking पे partial देख लेना. इसलिए that's why my gut said that it will go above. It will hit my SL. That's why I closed my trade. I realized that every time whenever this thing happens, whenever the whenever I'm on breaking point, whenever my gut tells, if I listen it to it, 90 to 95% of chances that my gut is right, and that is why I wrote it on a blank paper that I'll trust my gut on break trade. And third point is trend में trade लेना वो भी pullback पे. Trend is friend. Whenever you see a pullback, whenever there is a trend, we can trade at it. We can trade. Going against trend is not not healthy. Will not have good targets, but only a vessels. I could have increased SL for my Bitcoin, but I don't have enough amount of money to back this to back that trade. I backed that Bitcoin trade because I have good profit. I on gold. No worries. What will what now I'll do is I'll wait for another trade. One thing I also noticed that we trade continuously to get trade no matter is it good or bad, but we want trade. We feel FOMO. That's why I've lost many trades. If I think it is good trade, then I'll take it. If I think it is not, then I'll not. In sake of just taking a trade, doing trading, I'll take a trade. It will give me loss. It's best that I don't take any trade if I don't feel confident. Why I'm not feeling confident now taking trade in Bitcoin? Because this VWAP, I will show you. The blue line crossed the yellow line here. This shows bullish pattern. This all is I've analyzed and I've according to my knowledge I'm telling you this. Obviously, if you wanna try this my setup, you can practice it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you know, try to get on that suits your trading style. Bitcoin had a very good move. What I tell is, after a simple and amazing thing, this is trend happened. Yeah. This was trend. After trend comes volatility. Now this was volatility. One time up, one time down, and this was volatility. And after volatility, the sideways movement come. Like, and when sideways, the best way to gain thing is option selling. Then we can option sell in delta exchange. We can sell options here. What we have to do is nothing much. We see this. Let me log in first in delta exchange. Give me 2 seconds. Let me log in into my account. Then I'll show you. And now it's logged in. I'll tell you in options what I was telling you about. We'll take that date of, let's take 29th August. Hmm. We took date of 29th August. What we'll do is easy thing. We'll see the price. It's roaming here. But it has done, it has gone up, trend goes up, now trend down, volatility, that will go sideways like this. And this bit, the trend was bullish, it went bullish, then the volatility came, then this whole month was simple sideways. Now this was bullish, that then trend went to bearish, it gave 2 3 days volatility, now it will go sideways. Will sell options of 123 and 100. No, we have, yeah, one to call option 441. With we have leverage in this, we can, you know, if we want to sell, let's see, 100 lots of 400 for $30, it will cost us 120 USD. And what will we get? We get 20 USD. That's good thing. It is just free money, and we what we have to do? We have to do nothing in this trade. And one is selling the call option, and another is will sell here. Mhm. Will sell put of 10600. The same thing we have to do. Okay, if you wanna trade with trade in Delta Exchange, the link is in my bio. If you wanna trade, or if you wanna trade in Exness, what I think Exness is very good platform. Then excess we can trade anything we want to. These both apps combined are very good, but similarly, if you wanna trade in meme coins, then there's Delta Exchange. If you wanna trade in currencies and forex, gold, then there's Exness. If you wanna also like trade in US Tech, US 100, these all are available here. I trade in BTC and gold because these have the good volume. If you wanna trade in currencies, you can trade in there too. I don't feel uh, getting trade here. I will wait for any. If I get one, we'll go together. If I ask something, we can you know talk to each other. We can exchange our ideas if anybody has one. Also, don't in this but don't put all your money and use for trading. L- Take if you have let's say you have $120, you put in 120 and you bought 119 for this. What you have to do is take of $60, 50 $60 of trade, and rest it for if liquidity comes, it will help. You know, you take sell call for one, let's say 1,19,000 USD, and if it by chance comes to 117 or 118, the option will go up at that particular time. But after some time, but after some moment, it will cool down. It will target to zero. So this is nothing but game of patience in this option selling. This will give you, like free money. You have not to do anything, just chill. But this is the catch. What I've told you. Now let's see if there is any. Wait, let me first put link of if anybody wanna trade in Delta Exchange or Exness. Let me put a link of these apps. Give me a second. Here it is. It's link for Exness. And here link of Delta Exchange. If I have any doubts, we can talk. We can discuss together. Mm, Now, what's the point? You know, close trades here because it will take support from me. Here it's heavy support. At this point, there's heavy support. I think I should have, could trades, mm, trades before taken to my SL, but I think it's okay because if there's not any heavy SLs, any supports like this region, how much support this region provides, then I could have waited for a little bit more longer. Mm. And about this, why I hold myself to take any trade here because in 20 EMA is close. I do not see any position going up here there because there's resistance up there. So no, we're taking trade up here for upside. For down, you know, how can I trade here for downtrend? It shows nothing. What I always do, I look when I have to go for analysis and for charts to look charts. I view it at delta and trading view. And when I have to trade, then I will trade on XNS. Then if I have to sell options and have to do options, then I will go for Delta Exchange. Not doing it anything at one platform. Uh, Wait, let's see what analysis. Another we have MACD, sorry, MACD is the blue line is crossed the yellow one, so I won't take any trade. Any trade for upward trend. Whenever it is crossed, it crossed here, then gone for big downward trend. Crossed here, and gone for big downtrend and at one time when it crossed here, it crossed here, blue crossed here, it went for almost 1200 points, 1100 points, 1200 points, almost 140, 1100 points. It crossed once here too, it crossed here, and it went to 900 points. So at least we can expect to 400 to 500 points, and obviously we should have researched. Firstly, it crossed, red crossed here, and we the red MACD red line crossed it here, showing the bullish and bearish pattern, and this is the fall. You can also the fall is given. So that's why I'm respecting this crossing of blue line, waiting for the trade. I do not have any such amounts for SLs or what I can do. I can do nothing. I've taken a trade here in Bitcoin. Let me show you for bullish. For upwards, I've taken a trade a few minutes back, but it hit my SL of 800 rupees. 862. This is all my. This is my Bitcoin trade. I open price 115691. 11691. 699. I bought it from here. I bought it from here and it went down to 600 points. Now to think about, that's why this is volume. The volume will also create resistance. No, that's why it's creating resistance. See, that's why I'm not taking trade for any bullish pattern. I'm I'm waiting. Patience is the key. I'm holding up. We'll see. What about in gold? Let's see gold. Gold shows the red MACD shows it's going downwards, and there's a big gap between red and blue. So I don't think I'll take any risk in going anywhere. Here it has taken the support. Now it takes the support, earlier support will now act as a resistance now. Mhm. What I think is if that Bitcoin this tail, this big is at me almost 1500 rupees, easy peasy. Game good bullish pattern. No, we can trade in Bitcoin if you have enough money to take long assets and long targets. If yes, then we can go high on Bitcoin. The moment it crossed, the moment it at least 350, 350, 400 points at least. But it's risky now because I'll tell you why. That's why because in four time frame, 9 EM is there, 1 is there. These both indicators will act as resistance. That's why there is no much. And this I forget. And this huge chunk. When I was trading, I wrote here buying opportunity here, and it went from 1,16,000 to 124. And this, I have not written this now. I have written it way before. The support here will now act as resistance. Like here, this is all. This line is also acting as resistance. Then this whole kind of 4 hours that waited here will, if it really wants to break it, then it go like boom. Not waiting here. If it does wait here, then it's not a good sign. That's why that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking that it will now will go in a sideways manner. About gold, big selling has come. Maybe the profit taking will come. Profit taking, profit taking risky for our trader like us, like retail traders, because we don't have enough capital to, to make that big assets and big profit at big targets. We trade low. We trade in. We we don't want any 20 30 points in gold. We just want 2 to 3 points. If we get 2 points at least, our capital is 1.5x, 2x. We don't have to. If I don't see any target here, I, I'll not. No, in just sake of trading, I'll take target. I'll wait. I'll wait. Haha. I'll wait. I'll not gamble. I'll not gamble. I'll not gamble. Gambling is worst. If we, if I take trades here, that will be gamble. That will definitely be gamble. You know, I think the short trade would have learned absolutely short trade with short SL and with the not with short. Your target is in your hand. What target do you want to take? Bro, don't hang, bro. Hey, bro, don't hang, bro. Have to trade now. Mm, we can take SL for 300s. No, that's why it's a risky area. But we can get reward for that risk. This is the risk, but I won't take it. Maybe maybe if I don't take this hits the target. What's the idea behind this trade? What I've said is the blue line 9 EMA will now act as a support, and this yellow line, red line, will act as a resistance. But it has waited enough this time. Whenever this comes, it what I have observed is it breaks the 20 EMA every time. That's what it has done here, and it has crossed my target. Yes, minus 63. That was my one trade, which I could have taken, but I do not know. Now, what we can do if we miss this trade, or if we want to trade another, want a trade, what we can do is we can go in 1 minute, 1 minute time frame. It will If it comes here and it shows signs of pull, and then this is sign of a pullback, sign of a pullback. If we want to trade here, we can trade here too, and where we can set our target and stop loss. I'll show you. We can set our target to here, easy peasy, and our SL, our SL here, not six, but yeah, this is, you know, the trade we can, if it's little bit riskier, but rewarding. After every minute, what we have to do is we have to increase, we have to take up our SL. Like now we'll our SL 397. Bro, if you like the video, like live, you can like it and subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Now this shows not to take exit the position immediately. This candle was fine, but this candle, this blue candle, this little blue candle shows this the trend reversal. The moment you see this, no matter how negative in you are, how negative position you are, cut at that point, no matter what, because this what I've learned is this is the pullback, pull down candle. No, this is trend reversal candle. This is the, it doesn't matter after this big candle it will go up or down, but after this candle, this is a sign of a reversal, and we should respect it. Now what I think for trade we can do is we can go for a sell opportunity. No, but before going anywhere, we will do the 5 minute chart, 5 minute time frame. Yeah, we see opportunity here. We'll wait for 1 more minute. If it stays under 9 EMA after 25, then I can make that. Mhm. No, I won't take any. No, I can make profit it from here, but I don't know how disturb my psychology. Where I can, where we can trade is in these lines. We can trade in between these lines whenever it crosses this 9 EMA, 20 EMA, just for a short target. But just for a short target, we can have this, and with us always take SLs in here, because if you don't take SLs, it will give huge loss. We can't recover. So, no, I'm not getting any good rates. And I think I will come tomorrow. Tomorrow at afternoon. I trade at I trade 2 times a day in afternoon, not necessarily in afternoon, but in a morning time frame, before 3, after 11 and before 3 in daytime, and at 8:15 At after 8:15 to onwards, I trade at evening or night. You can see these are the two times, because in morning there's always volatility at that period of time, and yeah, at evening there's also volatility. I got good targets. I have captured targets, but this Bitcoin trade, you know, Bitcoin trade lost me almost easy peasy 1600 rupees minus 862 and plus 862. That would I have what I get from the target I have achieved if the SL didn't, you know, the trade didn't go against me. I I planned good, but I what I think now, what where I did make mistake while making taking that trade is I I got in flow and took trade without that much of analysis and with huge quantity that I should have avoided before taking it. Now, you know, at that period of time, I was getting good profits, and I'm seeing good profits in gold. That flow, I made a mistake that no, I'll learn from it. I will not do in my future. Mm, and that's all for my side. And I trade on Exness or Delta Exchange. The link is in comment section. You can just type in and start trading. If you wanna start demo trading, you can start in Exness. It's exactly as same as, you know, real trading if you trade and demo in Exness. And I always suggest to look charts at TradingView. It's best for viewing charts. So for me, if you can purchase a premium of, you know, TradingView, it's good for you. But I use free version. It's damn good. I see perfectly clear candles. The price will be, you know, little bit. There will be difference between the price difference in these all apps. Nothing to worry about. And always try to make a, you know, the learning book or trading journal, you can say, where we write our mistakes, what we can learn from. And what I've learned from this, the my mistake is, whenever you are in a trade, don't take another trade in another don't take trade in another take trade in another instrument, but carefully. Hmm? Careful is important in capital. Careful. Mhm. Carefully. That's the learning from today's trade, and that's all from my side. Bitcoin. uh, And one more feature I should told you. This is the single feature. Here we can see the single feature and the potential targets and potential resistance supports in the app itself. Here the app says it will go, the direction is upwards. I use it sometimes, rarely I use it, but if it goes well with you, you can use it too. That's the one thing. And you can see this, the analysis from chat itself. Thank you.